Let's continue our conversation here. If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost, then you must help me. I need you to find someone named Dori, a traveling merchant. Unlike the peddlers who hawk inferior knowledge capsules, she often has quality goods in stock. Some say she's guarded against people from the Academia because most of her wares don't. I think she blacklisted me. I met with her informant, but become one of Dori's customers and earn her trust. This is my.
Why do you want us to meet with her?
Until you complete this task, you don't have.
Fine.
You two are outlanders who haven't been here for long, so Dori should view you as safe clients. I'll give you the informant's address. Beyond the password, though, I have no way of knowing what other tricks she might have.
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
The true challenge begins after you meet her. She has a keen nose for Mora and a shrewd eye for weight. I'll prepare some funds for you. Buy her highest quality wares.
But we only just saw a knowledge capsule for the first time. We don't know how to...
That's true. Have you two heard of elemental sight? Oh, that's a surprise. Guess I'll have to hold you in higher... Here are 2 knowledge capsules. Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality?
They look the same to Paimon.
Try inspecting them with elemental sight.
How'd it go? Did you see anything?
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge capsules generally appear brighter when viewed through elemental sight. That's because knowledge originates from Irminsul, the root of Dendro power itself. The more powerful the knowledge, the richer it is in Dendro energy. However, some canned knowledge with a high concentration of elemental energy is of little use in contemporary times, so those capsules are of little value. Using elemental sight is merely a stopgap measure, but it should suffice for earning Dori's trust.
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password, and here is the Mora for purchasing canned knowledge. Don't be cheap. You'll need to spend to catch Dori's eye. If there's any Mora left over, just keep it. Oh, and be sure to exercise some caution. There have been Matra present in Port Ormos lately. Your efforts will be...
Matra?
They belong to the Academia's regulatory body. They also handle cases of illegal canned knowledge transactions. Like I said, the Academia has banned both their trade and possession. The Matra are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. If you two want to back out, now's the time. Okay, then we have a deal. If you succeed in your deal...
Looking at what Al-Haytham wrote, Dori's informant is a trader near Old Ormos. Let's follow these instructions and try to get in contact with him.
Hello. What are you two looking to buy?
Wait, are you sure you're remembering that right? Paimon doesn't think it was that on the paper.
What a unique palette. We have unripe horror fruit.
Following the paper got us past the first round.
Ronak, these two want to buy unripe horror fruits.
Got it. You too. Please follow me. You two have a fascinating...
Let me think. Sumeru Rose means common merch. No, look again. We're obviously wearing mourning flowers.
Ah, my mistake. I do apologize.
Whew. That pop quiz sure was scary.
Ah, the warehouse is up ahead. Please follow me. Before I retrieve your products, I need to confirm a few things. Please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice.
Hold on. That's not right. Take him.
I'm sorry. But as things currently stand...
He's cautious of us. Let's take a closer look.
Before I retrieve your products, I need to please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice. Thanks. If better goods come in, you'll be the first to know. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
No, that's not it. The paper said that heat stroke is the answer to erudition. He's cautious of us. Let's take a...
Before I retrieve... please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice. You look like you have some skill. Why don't I pick out some fruits that'll make you dizzy?
Yep, that's the right answer. But eating hara fruit that makes your...
Would you like your hara fruits to be packaged in the Sumeru City or Port Ormos style? Wow, you two sure are generous customers. We'll be sure to package your products beautifully. Okay. Everything has been confirmed. Miss Dori is waiting for you up at... Shoot! It's the Matra! Run!
What? The matcha? Where? I'll hate them said we're done for if they catch us. We gotta get out of here. We don't know this area, so let's follow that informant.
Delicious food, freshly made and served.
He ran that way. Look, he's over there! Hey! If you're hiding from the Rishbaland tiger, come this way! Another password! Huh? Oh, that voice came from behind the building on the right!
Here, over here. You can stop running now.
So you were the one who was calling out to us just now. But, are we definitely gonna be safe here?
These two good customers wish to buy some hara fruit, Miss Dori. And if there's nothing else, I'll...
Oh, very good. Thank you.
Huh? Wait, you're Dori?
Hey, what are you trying to say, Princess Pea-Brain? I can be scary enough when I need to be, believe you me. But it seems you two have actually done pretty well so far. Not only did you manage to find the informant, your reactions were also pretty sharp.
Paimon's not sure if that's supposed to be a compliment.
I can't risk doing business with people who start huffing and puffing after just a few paces, no matter how much more they might have. So that's why I prefer to have customers like you. It's your first time here, but don't worry, I won't ask too many questions. Even if you wish to buy enough knowledge capsules to decorate your house, as long as you have lots of round, shiny Mora, then we're all good. Ah, yes, of course. Go ahead.
Wow, she has a trove of canned knowledge. Whew. She'd probably be in serious...
What kind of products do you seek, my dear customers? Don't worry, I'm not interested in your reasons for buying. I can take this one, for example. An analysis of the sociological ideology and dialectics of the Hilichurls. Only 3 people in...
Yeesh. Who would want to be an expert in that?
Or how about the architectural styles and construction method? With this one, you can become an expert in historic architecture preservation and find an...
Ooh, now this sounds like a
2 million Mora, and it's yours.
Whoa! That's a lot of Mora!
Of course, you are free to pick whatever your heart's desire. The contents...
All right, let's try the method that Al-Haytham mentioned. We'll take these, please and thank you.
My, oh my! You are blessed with a taste for both the exquisite and the extravagant. Customers like you... Listen, I have a special offer for you two. If you spend just 100,000 more,
Say what now? Hey, did you hear that? Spend another 100K and we get a capsule worth a whole million! But all the canned knowledge we just bought is easily worth 500,000 Mora. If we spend just a little more, think about it. We've gone to all this trouble to get this canned knowledge. Aren't you even the least bit curious about how this whole canned knowledge thing works? We're talking instant knowledge here. Don't you want to try it yourself? Come on. We still have around 100,000 of Al-Haytham's Mora left. So let's put it to good use by finding something useful for you.
Excellent! Then please, select from the...
Hold on a second. Paimon thought we could choose whatever...
Oh, but my dear customer, the knowledge capsules over here are worth 1 million Mora each. I'm sure discerning customers like...
Uh-oh. Paimon has a bad feeling about this. Let's use Elemental Sight again to check these. So, what did you see? So, they're all worth about the same amount? Well, anyway, the Mora's already been spent, so let's at least try to find something useful. Let Paimon take a look here. An introduction to traditional Sumerian brewing techniques, the art of growing spices, an overview of ancient runes. Oh, not sure we'd ever find volumes 1 through 7, but at least this knowledge should be useful, right? Let's go with this. Dori, we'll take this one.
All right, very good. I'm expecting some new goods in the next couple days, so be sure to check back again soon. What?
Our dealings with Dori went smoothly enough. Let's head to Wakala Funduk and meet up with Al-Haytham. Hopefully now he'll finally tell us about what the Academia lost.
You two made it. And from...
Whoa, there's so many people from the Academia here. Why would you pick this place as our meetup spot?
Well, Wakela Funduk is under the Academia's control, so naturally the Academia has people working here. I came to Port Ormos under...
You're a pretty daring guy.
Relax. No one here is interested in anything we say, and the Matcha won't come here.
Okay, we did what you asked. So, can you tell us about the knowledge capsule that the
Before that, I have to ask, why are you two so intent on tracking it down? You don't have to answer.
Yeah, he just wants to meet the God of Wisdom and ask her about something important. We've been in Sumeru for a while. When we heard that the Academia had lost something that might be related...
In that case, you're on the right track. A short while ago, the Academia lost a knowledge capsule in the desert. It's supposedly a divine knowledge.
Wow, there's really such a thing as that? Hey, if we find it, do you think we...
I highly doubt it has any mystical properties, but it does indeed exist. And it's...
So, where exactly?
That's what we need to find out next. I won't deny that. I am investigating because I'm curious as to what As you know, the Eremites in Port Ormos also have their eyes on it. It is an extremely precious... Several brigades have been vying for ownership of it as of late. But my personal finances and connections cannot compete with those of the Eremites. After attempting various methods, I agreed to forego ownership of the Divine Knowledge Capsule in exchange for the opportunity to study it. After all, there's no harm in understanding what it is. However, there are those who are less amenable to negotiation.
They adamantly believe that the Divine Knowledge Capsule contains King Deshret's power, and that he will return to this world when they obtain it.
So you kept hounding them because they refused to
Yes. Ain al-Ahmar isn't exactly wealthy, but its members are determined to get that capsule by any means necessary. So, I've been sabotaging their business to force them into The Divine Knowledge Capsule should be up for a secret auction within the next few days. Each brigade will place their own bid, and the prize will to ensure the capsule's security and to evade the Mantra's notice. The winning brigade will not, unless I know whose hands the Divine Knowledge Capsule and Dori is the most reliable source of information, but that avenue was previously closed to me.
In other words, you wanted us to befriend Dori.
Yes, you can say that. But the day after tomorrow, go back to Dori and try to purchase information on the Divine Knowledge Capsule's whereabouts. If I get the opportunity to study the Divine Knowledge Capsule, I will relay my findings to you. Will that suffice as compensation? Okay, then we'll...
Alhaitham, before you go, we actually...
You two want to try using a knowledge? Doing so right under the Academia's nose is a bit problematic. All right, this place works.
Here.
Sword Fighting Techniques 8. Huh. A combat class knowledge capsule. This class is some...
Really? Aw, yeah, what a great buy!
If you want to determine the efficacy of this capsule, I can evaluate your combat ability. However, if we can conduct a controlled experiment where you fight 2 battles. One before using this knowledge capsule, and one after. While you fight, we can use an Akasha terminal to monitor. There may be variances in your physical strength between the 2 tests, as well as a disparity in your opponent's abilities. But don't...
Wow! Alhaitham! Paimon's curious about something, though. You definitely weren't one of those students who needed canned knowledge to graduate from the academy.
When you are unable to understand a researcher's actions, most cases can be attributed to curiosity.
Sounds like...
All right, let's begin the test.
Laser band. Yeah. Yeah.
right. I'll link your Akasha terminal to record data. The next step is to use the... Hold it in your hand. I'll help you establish a connection. All right. I'll link your Akasha terminal. The next step is hold it in your hand. I'll help.
Hey, how are you feeling? You mean that it worked?
All right. Time for round 2.
Overruled.
Now, I'll start recording data.
Oh, hey, Thumb. How's it going?
Well, the knowledge capsule you purchased did improve his combat capability. During the second fight, his
Wait! How much? Ah! Dori's such a jerk! She totally scammed us! 1 million...
Of course, this could be because he is so powerful that the capsule's contents were unable to produce a substantial increase. At the very least, this test allowed me to gain more insight into you two. I'm heading back to Ikela Funduk. I await your response in 2 days' time.
Let's see Dori today and ask her about where the divine knowledge capsule is.
Here, over here! Oh, welcome back, my loyal patron. You name it. Canned knowledge, supplies, or anything else you need. I'll find a way to get it.
Can you really get us anything?
Aha! So it appears that canned knowledge alone is no longer sufficient for your opulent appetite. Then please oblige me. Tell me. Oh! I knew customers with pockets as deep as yours would undoubtedly crave something more But you know, that kind of. After all, I had to work really hard to weasel my way into the auction site. Not to mention that if anyone found out that I was the leaker.
But how can we be sure your information is accurate? Paimon's curious. How...
Because to me, anything of value is what I considered. As for the information's authenticity, well, you've no need to worry about that. I used a camera to take a picture of the transaction. It's always a pleasure doing business with such sterling patrons. Now that you've paid in full, here's the scoop. The divine knowledge capsule was purchased yesterday by a certain Misery, the leader of Ain el-Ahmar.
Ein el-Ahmar?
Ah, so you're all ready. The group has done everything in their power to obtain the divine knowledge capsule. After that divine knowledge capsule is unlike any other canned knowledge I've seen before. The capsule is clearly visible in the picture I took.
Thanks for the info, Dory.
Please, it's my pleasure. It's all thanks to discerning customers such as...
Well, we figured out where the divine knowledge capsule is. It turns out it ended up in the hands of Ein el-Ahmar. Let's head back and talk to Al-Haytham. Al-Haytham, we got the info you wanted.
Really? All right. Let's hear it.
Dory even gave us evidence to verify the intel.
Huh, look at that. Clear as day. It must have taken some guts just to infiltrate the scene of the era. All right. The person in this picture is indeed Misery, the leader of Ein el-Ahmar. And in which case, if we play our cards right, when we confront them...
At first, Paimon didn't get why you were provoking these Ein el-Ahmar guys. After we defeat them, we can finally have a serious talk with their boss.
Thank you for your time and efforts. Take a few days off while I make some preparations. Let's meet up again on the... See you then.
Al-Haytham sure is taking his time. Where could he be? Oh, there he is.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's head to the pier.
Yep, let's...
Time to go. Yeah.
Al-Haytham. I knew you were crazy, but I didn't know you were crazy enough to...
It was I who demanded that these negotiations take place. This is turning into quite an occasion.
Back up. Aren't you the brat from the restaurant the other day? You've come to support... I'm not going to mince my words. Once we're done with you, you'll be nothing more than fish food. Get 'em, boys!
Uh-oh, here they come.
I'll be back.
Following orders.
Into the wind.
Academia scum! Boss! Finally! Did you use it? Great! Now we can... Boss? Boss! Boss! What's wrong?
What happened to him?
We have to cut his Akasha connection, now.
Target acquired. Arrest him. Do not impede our work. Is that understood, Al-Haytham?
Of course. I was only trying to help.
Take him away!
It looks like he used the divine knowledge capsule.
You mean the divine knowledge capsule did that to him? Oh, yeah. You mean how some researchers go insane after getting knowledge from—
I've heard of numerous incidents of researchers in Satyavada life going insane. The state that man is now in, this divine knowledge capsule does appear to be linked to the gods. But beyond that, it doesn't seem any— Did you hear what he said? World, forget me.
If the mantra took him away, then that means the academia got the divine— Still, Paimon didn't expect the divine knowledge capsule would be—
As things stand, there is no reason for me to remain in Port Ormos.
Oh, we were so busy trying to find the divine knowledge capsule that Paimon forgot to ask you something.
Truthfully, I don't. Lesser Lord Kusanali appears to exist outside of Sumeru's entire— Moreover, since the Academia possesses the Akasha, a symbol of our deity's wisdom,
Everything about—
I'm heading back to the Academia.
It's almost the day of the Sub-Zero's festival. Maybe we should head back too. We've been rushed off our feet over the past few days, so maybe a little rest and relaxation will do us good. Then we'll part ways here, Alhaitham, until we meet again.
Now, do I deal with this thing first? Or should I produce the report that the higher-ups require?